It's hot outside, but not too hot for that delicious tech news. Tech. Welcome everybody to the inaugural episode of Today in Tech, where I'm telling you things that are happening today in tech. It's kind of self-explanatory. I don't know what else you want from me. After all the bad news that Intel has had to suffer through recently, some good news is coming out, and not about their processors. Nope, 7 nanometers is still delayed, and we still had that leak from last week. But the tech giant will be following in the footsteps of Facebook, Google, and Twitter and allowing their employees to work from home. Of course, this is due to the ongoing coronavirus crisis and probably won't be resolved till this is over. Right now, this extension goes until June 2021, and then it'll be reevaluated to see if they'll need to still work from home. If, of course, the virus is still going on in June of 2021, I'm sure it'll be extended into 2022, for example. I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope by 2022, Intel has come out with some competitive processors. That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah. Speaking of processors, the process giant, that was a segue and a half, wasn't it? Anyway, AMD has filed a patent for hybrid CPUs, which would directly compete with Intel's Lakefield hybrid CPUs. The point of these CPUs is sort of to save energy, consume less power than your typical CPU would. Things like ARM and Intel's Lakefield CPU use this patent, or this type of design, but this is just a patent again, so nothing could come out of this. We've seen tech giants like Apple, Samsung, and even Intel and AMD patent things that just never come to fruition. So this could be completely meaningless and pointless, or it could be the next big thing, and the next thing AMD just punches Intel, because they got servers with EPYC, they got high-end with Threadripper, they got kind of high-end with the 3950X and the 3900X, they got kind of the, I don't know if you'd call it mid-range budget gaming, but with the 3700X, you got the low end with the 3600 and the 3300X. Like, Intel's just gonna be left, right, and center. And in more good news for AMD, one of their next generation Zen 3 CPUs has been found overclocking to 4.9 gigahertz. This much lower than that 5 gigahertz that Intel fanboys have long held over the heads of AMD users. Now, this was only found on the reportedly 16-core upcoming CPU, which leads me to believe that this is the successor to the 3950X. The 4950X, or perhaps not to confuse users with their APU lines, which is already on the 4000 naming scheme, the 5950X? Who knows, but if more gigahertz is what they're promising, then I hope so. Now, this leak could be completely false, but I'm going to choose to believe it, because, oh my god, 4.9 on Ryzen, that would be so beautiful. And in the midst of WeChat being banned, WhatsApp is giving its users a feature that surprisingly hasn't just been default, considering it's a message app. I didn't know this until researching for this episode. On WhatsApp, you couldn't go from your phone to your computer or to a tablet and continue the conversation. You could only conversate. Is that a word? It's now a word. You can only conversate on the thing that had your SIM card in it. So you could only pretty much talk on one device. Well, now when this update comes out, you'll be able to go from your phone to your tablet. I don't know if WhatsApp's available on the desktop. I don't use it. But this is a feature that every other messaging app has. You can go from Messenger, phone, tablet, computer. You can go Discord. If you use any Instagram or Twitter in the DMs. I think you can even do Instagram DMs on desktop now. So this is a feature that has been out for literally everything else, and WhatsApp's like, you know what, we should probably add this. Yeah, no. But nonetheless, now is better than never, and this is a feature that the user base has apparently been asking for. And speaking of phones, OnePlus has released Hydrogen OS 11 in China, with Oxygen OS 11 soon to follow. Now, the OnePlus 8 series will be getting the Oxygen OS 11 beta sometime around September 8th, with a full release coming around sometime in mid to late October. It is unclear whether or not the 5, 4, 3, 2, or first series OnePlus devices will be getting Android 11. However, the 6 and the 7 will, and that'll be coming around mid to late December for the 6 series, so the 6 and the 6T, and the 7 series, so the 7, 7T, 7T Pro, 7T Pro McLaren, and the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is the device that I'm using to record this video, and my personal daily driver. Now this will bring features such as always-on displays. Finally, you had the thing where you could touch the display and it would light up with basic information like the time and a few little notification icons, but finally, always-on display. I have long since been jealous of Samsung users who are able to use this feature, and considering the 6 and up have OLED panels, I mean the 5, some of the other ones might too, but I know the 6 and up have OLED panels, so there's no excuse for not having an always-on display. But this will be finally coming with Android 11, along with a myriad of other Android 11 features that I will link in the description below. Also, Hydrogen OS got a new ORM management system that apparently can make RAM management better in Oxygen and Hydrogen OS respectively. What this pretty much means for the end user is less apps being killed in the background, so you can keep things open in the background for longer, which should be nice. Xbox's Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Streaming starts today. If you're like, what's that? I thought we had Project xCloud. Well, Project xCloud is currently getting out of beta and will be discontinued on September the 11th. Why is that? Because Xbox Game Pass Ultimate seems to be the way that you'll be able to use that service. So, you would be able to play games on your Android or iOS device. Just kidding, not on your iOS device, because Apple said but you will be able to play Xbox games anywhere on your Android device. You can use one of those like controller things that hooks up to your phone. Pretty cool stuff. And you'll be able to play hundreds of games upon release, such as Halo, Ark Survival Evolved, etc., etc., etc. Now, I'm sure you're like, well, you said something starts today. Yes, the beta program for that starts today, right now. So you can go play your favorite games. I'm sure it's a limited selection of games. I didn't sign up for it, so I don't know what games are available. But this is good, as hopefully Xbox's streaming service will launch slightly better than Google's did. Please, come on Microsoft, you got this. And finally, big news for NVIDIA, as teasers for their Series 3000 graphics cards have finally come out. The official NVIDIA GeForce Twitter account posting yesterday a tweet containing a video of what seems to be a supernova with their header reading 21 days, 21 years, and the post being captioned with hashtag ultimate countdown. Now, this was posted yesterday, and 21 days from yesterday will be August 31st. 21 years ago, on August 31st, was the release of the first NVIDIA GeForce graphics card, the NVIDIA GeForce 256. So, this has led a lot to believe that the new RTX 3000 series will be released on August 31st. The sort of happy birthday to NVIDIA GeForce graphics card. But yep, that'll be today's show. Thank you everybody so much for watching the inaugural episode of Today in Tech on the CTD-ROM channel. I will be uploading every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with bonus videos coming out on Sunday, but you can count out this show to be coming out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll see you on Thursday for more tech news. Just cannot wait for that. Delicious tech news. And hopefully it'll be cooler by then, because it's fucking hot. Oh my god, it is hot. But anyway, you can follow me at my links in the description below, Twitter and Instagram, where you can find updates and posts when videos like this one you're watching right now go live. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. This is CTD-ROM, signing out.